Have you seen the unclassified CIA documents, the Gateway Project?
No.
No? It shows in depth the research that the CIA did on the law of attraction
Right.
and all of this stuff. So they believe in the visualization and they did so much research. I can't find it anywhere, but it's like a 40-page or 30-page document that they declassified.
Right.
But it was up in their library and then it's been taken down. So I don't know what's happened
Okay.
to it. But there's a few people who have still got screenshots and all this. But it is it's amazing what your mind can do. And if your mind restricts you, that's how your life will be. Your life will be restricted. But if you have the confidence to move forward and the confidence to believe in yourself and know that you'll never be ready. Because if you're ready, that means you're in your comfort zone. You've got to move up to that next level, which means you're never ready to really move up. Don't overthink it, just do it. And then eventually you'll be ready for that. So then what do? You go to the next level. And you're not ready for that either, but you keep moving up. It's like when you're playing a video game, you level up and you die once or twice, you regenerate and you come back in. And now you're ready to go to that next level and you know how to beat that next boss. And then you go to the new level, you haven't been here before.
Yeah.
So you keep playing it, you die. All right, let's restart. All right, how do we attack this time? And then you attack it that way and that's it. You're done.
Yeah.
You keep leveling up even though you're not ready for it.
Yeah.
You've just got to back yourself. You go, we've got this far so far. Let's keep going to the next level.
Yeah. Now that's how game theory works, right? Is the same sort of thing. Gets you obviously there's enough endorphin release and dopamine release, I should say, that once you get to you get this reward, oh great, I want to keep going. But it's all built on this cascading principle of greater challenge, next step up, etc. So it's exactly the same principle here that you're talking about. So good example, actually.
My last gaming experience was Super Mario on Nintendo 64. So I'm not a gamer at all. So I don't know if that's how games still work. But
I'm not at all, but I understand the principles of it. I'm interested in the psychology of it and how that how it has people engaged to the level that it does. So you hear of people sitting in a console for 12, 14, 16 hours. It's like, how does that happen?
They're training for zombie apocalypse.
Who knows? But there's a psychology and there's a science behind game design.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much they're hitting it every time. So point number 7 of the reasons why people may choose not to take a shot and goal, and that is indecision, right? Not sure. What do I do? I'm not really sure. Should I do this? Should I do that? And a lot of the times this happens because people aren't clear in, number one, their vision, their values, and how taking the shot will help them achieve that. So one of the first things that happens when people aren't clear in their values, that they can't really make decisions. They're not sure, should I go this way, should I go that way? So one of the first things we always say to people is it's important to be clear on your values because that's your compass. That'll always help you. But point number 2 here is that irrespective of which way you choose to go, having to make a decision or making a decision is going to serve you really well. Because the number one consistent habit of successful people is decisiveness. And if you aren't making decisions regularly, then what happens? You get hamstrung, you get locked down to where you're at and you can't move forward. And so not being clear on all those things that I've outlined are going to stop you taking that shot on goal.
Yeah, it's very true. You lose the trust of your staff as well when you become too indecisive.
Mm-hmm.
Or whoever you're involved with, whether you're the leader of or an owner of a company or your management team or whoever you're a part of, your sports team. If you're indecisive, you lose the trust of the people you're around.
Yeah.
And that's never a good position to be in because then someone will come to you with a genuine question. How do we approach this? And you could either go, oh, come back to me later, or I'm not really sure. Maybe we could do this. Maybe we could do that. Let me think about it. And then you never get back to them. They're less likely to come and approach you again because they're like, I didn't even get an answer last time. What's the point of me going back there again? So then it becomes this whole cultural shift inside your business, sporting club, wherever you are. So you want to have that decisiveness and that decision-making ability. And you know what? It might not be right. But at least next time that's not the option to go with. And that's being a good leader is experience. It's based off experience.